Hello everyone, it's Doe's Junkie Journals. How's everyone today? I'm going to go ahead and put some videos back into my, back into YouTube, because I had taken them all out in the way of just calling them unlisted. But and when I looked at the statistics, I can't even say that word. It seems that I'm so small and I don't have that much data. They couldn't even analyze it on age and gender and so forth. So I think I'm okay for the moment, but I'll be right there with the rest of all of you, waiting to see what happens with this COPA and the FTC. So anyway, I want to show you something kind of different. I was watching October Daily with Pink Oddbird, and she mentioned, just in passing, I don't know why she mentioned it, something about turning the paper around and doing it long ways just to be different. She didn't show anything, but she just mentioned it kind of in passing. She might have just shown a cover or something. I don't recall. But anyway, I took that and I thought, I think I'll try something. And then, excuse me, my voice isn't good today. I took what she said and then I bought a kit called Autumn White by My Porch Prints. And I'm looking at these pages and I'm noticing that they're they're vertical instead of horizontal. Some of them, about half were one way and half were the other way. And so I took the ones that were vertical, and I used them in this tall, and I'm calling this my Tall Fall Journal. So I wanted to show you. I know fall is some people don't even think it's still fall, but on the calendar it is. So I don't feel too bad. Anyway, I don't have a closure on it yet. I'm really bad, but you see it actually needs something. It's just cardstock, heavy cardstock, with heavy cardstock on the inside too. I didn't put anything on the inside back and inside front covers because it's already bulging. And on this, I saw something, I think it was on Pinterest, where they sewed their cheesecloth, or it wasn't cheesecloth, it was just a loose woven fabric. They sewed it onto a book page. So I decided I would try that. So I sewed my cheesecloth onto a book page, and then I just put these lovely colored autumn leaves on top of it. So that's as much, and it's been zigzagged around the edge, and it measures 4.5 this way by 11 this way, and that's the measurements of the cover. The pages, of course, are half of the paper, so they are 4.25 inches. And I love this image. This is the image from the kit, this page here. And so I put it here on the front page. This is an image for this pocket from My Porch Prints. And this little ticket came from well, both of these did, and I've sewn around this one and put some coffee dyed paper on the back and some eyelash trim. And I went ahead and put black on this because there's black here and black here, so I thought it didn't hurt to have black, since I don't actually have brown except for a little bit that someone gave me quite some time ago, and I'm getting right down to the end of it. Anyway, as an example, you can see here on this page, the image is on this lined paper, but it's vertical, not horizontal in the way that it's laid out. So that's one of the reasons I decided to make a tall journal. And this little card also was in the kit, and it has the pear. It has a little bit of color in it. This one does not. This page, I put 3 pockets on it, and I made my, well, these little envelopes, this kit has a lot of little envelopes in it. Anyway, I took these 2 and put them on the front, and each one of them has a small folded piece of paper inside that you could journal a little bit on, or say something, or put a date or something of that nature. But they both have little papers inside. This is from the kit, and this is from the kit, and this has autumn on it and a lovely image. Now this looks more like lemons or something. Okay, yeah, there's another image that looks more like pears. So anyway, those are both from the kit, and I thought this was a cute piece. It's came from the kit, and it looks like it's a little spiral notebook. It has an oak leaf on it, and it had these 3 little places, so I just went ahead and punched them so that it looked quite real. I thought it was really cute. I hadn't seen anything quite like it before. And this little tag here, Pumpkin Patch, 1 mile. It was in the kit. And I'm wiggling around. This is from the kit with a nice pumpkin on it. And this little postcard, I believe it was a freebie from Artie Mays. I'm not positive. So that's sort of the first big page. This was all on a coffee dyed paper. This is another lined page that was in the kit. And I had some problem. She had a beautiful page that had all these leaves on it, and I put it on the back of this because I like to print on the backs of all the papers, and it didn't come out. There's no way you could see it, and I can barely make it out. And I tried it 2 or 3 different ways, and it didn't help matters. It just won't come out. I don't have that many adjustments on my printer or anything. Excuse me. This is just paper pad that I've made a small pocket, and this is a rather dark coffee dyed page. It's a short one, and this is a map, and this comes from another porch print, my porch print, and it's called Antique Maps. And so this is just a half of one, and this is Africa. And really nice little antique images, map images. And on the opposite side, this page here is from the kit, and it has a bushel basket of apples. And this is, of course, is just a little bit of stenciling that I've done. And this is an antique dictionary page. But on the back of this, I went ahead and picked up the apples. I had a little piece of paper that had left that had apples on it. It's from a paper pad. And this little girl is picking apples, and it says apples on the bottom of there. And another nice fall leaf, and this one says fall. And for the life of me, I look at this and I go, was that in the kit? I don't remember. So I can't say whether that was in the kit or not. But it had this red on it, and I thought it worked well with the apples. And this page is a page. It's one that I put on the back of it one of Artie Mays' background prints. And this is just a paper pad. And I believe that this little pocket here is a freebie from Artie Mays. And it has its matching journaling card inside. I love this little piece. I've used it 2 or 3 times already. I really do like it. So it's, I don't know why, but I just put it in with stuff because I liked it, I guess. This piece here, a nice tall pocket with butterflies, is from Tracy Fox. And I also have the other little booklet that's a trifold. But, and I was going to put it inside here, but it's got some thickness to it, so I just didn't have room for it. This is a paper pad, and I made a little library card pocket to hold this library card, and this was in the kit. And this little pocket here that has a nice pear on it, and it has paper inside. I think I put paper inside. Oh goodness, maybe yes it did. I did. There's a piece in there. But anyway, yeah, there it is. I just attached it here with a paper clip. I kept this pretty simple. It just seemed it sort of leaned, I thought, to simplicity. This is also the bushel basket with the apples, and another library card, both from the kit, and that's just a regular lined piece of notebook paper, and I put a strip here just to sort of strengthen that page. This is a Edith Holden page. This bingo card came from the kit, and there's a doily. And just a piece of scrap that's kind of orangey, so it kind of picked up the Edith Holden page. This is an antique piece of music paper, and this was given to me by Quade Dean, I believe was what. Anyway, she doesn't journal anymore, but anyway, at one time I was almost desperate for music paper, and she sent me some, and I was very, very happy to get it. And this is from her. Here's another page. I've just put a light stencil on it, and this was a tag I made. I made up some real tall, skinny ones, and this is a repurposed envelope, and I've covered it with some paper pad that I had, and that holds my ticket, my tag, and an old page from my garden book. And this is a coffee dyed page, and it came out very well. This side's covered up, you can't see it, but anyway, these, I believe these came from Tracy Fox, and they were freebies. And this is something that came from Artie Mays, and it's a paper with a bird, and I tied it with little pieces of, I believe this is my waxed thread that I use to sew my journals with. Anyway, this is kind of hard to get in and out of here. It just fits. Okay, now I put my orange pumpkin on here, and I have this stamp, and I guess I shouldn't have. I should have made a beige one, but I didn't. In the center, I used her map, and this is England and Wales. And I used a square doily here in the center. And I sort of grunged it up a little bit on this side, but I didn't actually grunge the back. But anyway, that's the center of the signature. It's just one signature. It is a 5-hole pamphlet stitch because of the height. I thought I absolutely had to put in a 5-hole pamphlet. This is a Tim Holtz little card holder die that I have, and these little tickets all came from Artie Mays. Now this one, that's from Artie Mays too. It comes from another kit, but anyway, this was a bunch of tickets that came in a grouping. And here's another coffee dyed page, and it came out beautiful, I thought. And this is a piece of Edith Holden paper, and I made a pocket out of it. And inside the pocket, I've put it's actually a bit of a poem, but I can't even quite make out the gist of the heading. But I know some of the words rhyme, so I know it was a poem, but I'm afraid I'm a little bit in the dark as to its actual saying, what it's saying. I think it's kind of a love letter. That's the other side of that book, garden book, and this is an antique paper, and it's Falling Leaves. And this is another library card from the kit, and my page tore, so it got a little piece of I never can think of that stuff. Anyway, actually, mine isn't even called the name that everyone else is. It's just called masking tape. But anyway, it's covering up the tear. And this is a pocket that I made out of a paper pad, and I put a little postcard inside, and I haven't the foggiest where this came from, and it's so cute. I really like it. Anyway, that's that. And this is the other side of that page, and a doily, and an owl on this postcard, and I don't know where that came from either. I'm getting really bad. I didn't think I would forget, but I did. Now, this is the way this acorn is supposed to be. But when I printed them on the back side of something, I printed them upside down. So that made the acorns at the top of the page. So that's the way it is. This is the other side of the Edith Holden, and it's lovely fall bramble leaves is what these actually are. And I thought they were very fitting, and it's November on the other side. And the other side of the notebook paper, I've made a little pocket here with some, this is another one of Artie Mays' backing papers that came in the kit. I remember the doily on here. And another one of these tall tags I've made, and I just put, because I don't have brown, really that much of the brown, I went ahead and just put eyelash trim in the top of the tag. And that's the other half of that real pretty page. This is a time card, and I don't remember who I saw do this pleated paper ruffle, but I made up 3 rolls of them, and I have a lot more paper to make some more of these, and they're kind of fun to use. And I've had a real brown one here, so I put it on the time card, and this little ticket is from the kit, My Porch Prints. And this is one of the small pieces of brown that I have left. I love that color too. I should have ordered that, but I never have. And this has another one of Artie Mays'. She has a kit that you get, and it has all these pages that are perfect for the backs of other pages. And then, of course, she has her eco-dyed things too. Now, this piece came in the kit, and you see it has the 2 pumpkins. Well, you can't tell, but it has just the ever so slight markings here. And here's the center, and then another marking there. This page goes the other way. But it was so faint, and I just went ahead and put it in here. I've got enough pages to make another journal going the other direction, and I'll do that sometime. I don't know when. The other half of the dictionary page, and the dark page, and it has a pocket here with a doily and a tag from the kit that I've stitched around. And this is some really pretty fall looking chenille. It's like a chenille that was given to me by a friend. And this was just in my stuff. And bits and bops and bits, what are English? They have a bit box. I don't know. Anyway, it was the right color, and I just put a little inking on the torn edge and stuck it in there for extra journaling. And there's another one of my acorns, and this is the image that has the pears hanging off of it. And another library card with a nice sunflower on it. And this page is another just copy dyed page. This piece here is white roses, and it was a paper. I don't think it was a paper pad. I think it was just a sheet of paper that I purchased. 12 by 12 papers. And this bingo card came in the kit. It has the pumpkin in the center. And this is, again, a piece of paper pad, and I've just made a long tag out of it and slid it all the way through. And here's the other half of that page that has the pear in the front, and the lines, see, are going this way so that you can write this way. If you put it in a journal, it'd be wrong to me. So anyway, that's my tall fall journal, which I'm very happy with, and I hope you liked it. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm in California, and we're expecting rain, quite a bit of rain and cold. So that's sort of unusual for us, but it's on its way. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to start putting things back into my YouTube channel. And if I can figure out how to restore the other ones, I will. But I tried this morning and I couldn't figure it out. So thanks again. And I'll see you next time. I have another fall journal, and it's done. And I'm going to make a video right now. So thank you. Bye-bye.